Hi, my name is Devin Griffin. This is my finals project for the Olympics class. Today I'm going to be talking about Midori Ito and Shaun White. Both of these athletes are great Olympians, and I chose. Midori Ito competed for Japan, and Shaun White obviously competed for the United States. Midori Ito was a figure skater for Japan, and Shaun White was a snowboarder for the United States. So let's get started with Midori Ito. Like I said, she competed for the country of Japan, and her first Olympics was the 1988 Winter Olympics, where she finished 5th in figure skating. Her things there stood out for technical dexterity and artistry, and she set her stage there for her future success, which was her next Olympics in 1992, the Winter Olympics in France, where she took silver. And before I get into a little bit more, there's a lot of controversy there about her taking silver and why she didn't win gold. There's a whole documentary on it, as I'm going to talk about a little bit more right here. So in those Olympics, she became the first Asian woman to place and get an Olympic medal in figure skating. And she's also the first woman in history to land a triple axel in competition, something that was thought impossible that only men could do. And she revolutionized the sport of women's figure skating by raising the technical standards and showing that women could actually do that. Crazy athleticism. And as I was talking about earlier, that's why it's a little controversy that she didn't take first, because she was the first person to ever land that. And a lot of people thought if the first person to ever land that would obviously take gold, because it was something that was seen as impossible. And if you complete the impossible, how do you not take gold? Some of the reason I selected Midori Ito, though, is she's definitely one of the biggest pioneers for women in figure skating. She broke the boundaries and literally raised the entire technical standards for women. After that, judging became different because people had to rise to her level, because she did stuff that was never thought possible. She also inspired a lot of Japan's athletes and to dream bigger and push the boundaries. And especially because there's a whole documentary on how this was such a risk for her to take, to try to do this triple axel, because nobody's ever done it before. So it's just it's pretty cool to see that there's people out there willing to take the risk like that and become the first to ever do that. And it's a testament to stepping outside of your comfort zone and daring to be the best of the best. You know what I mean? Also, Midori Ito, she has a documentary, I don't know if that's what I was saying, where she talks about all this stuff, which is really cool to watch. And that's why I actually picked her. I also resonate with the Japan stuff, which is kind of funny. But for my next athlete, I chose Shaun White, which obviously, like I said, he was a snowboarder for the United States, and he's another Winter Olympian. A lot of people know him by his long red hair when he had it back in his early career, and now he shaved it and now his hair like mine. But he first competed in 2006, where he won his first gold medal in the half pipe. All his medals are in the half pipe. He competed at 5 different Olympics, and all of them were in the half pipe snowboarding event. And in 2006 is where he secured his first gold medal with the breathtaking performance and revolutionized snowboarding. And then in 2010, he won a second gold medal, where he did almost an impossible trick. It's called the double McTwist 1260, which was never seen before, and literally just left the competition in the dust. Unfortunately, in 2014, he had a pretty poor showing and didn't even place in the Olympics. And then he came back and made a comeback in 2018 and won his next gold in Russia, and where he landed 2 back-to-back 1440s, which was one of the most difficult things in snowboarding to do. Obviously, outside of the Olympics, he holds a lot more records. He has 15 gold X Games medals, which makes him the most decorated X Games athlete of all time. A lot of people looked up to him. I don't know, I remember in America, that's one of my heroes back in the day. because I remember like watching Sean White on the TV as like a little kid, watch him, and like how he elevated like snowboarding and then just like inspiring like young athletes like me and myself. That's why I thought this was so cool. That's some of the reasons I picked him. Obviously, like he's dominant in snowboarding for 2 decades, continuously pushing the boundaries, and it's just awesome to watch and seeing him do like these death-defying like stunts that you never think was possible. And like he was so young. He's like younger than me at my age right now. So he's doing this all when he's like 17. So being a young kid watching him, that like really hit hard. You know what I mean? It was also like he's showing his like when he came back and won it. That just shows that like even when you have a setback, so you can come back and like do better than you were before. That doesn't define who you are if you have one setback. And he's a true ambassador for the sport of snowboarding and all that stuff. So both of these athletes, Midori Ito and Sean White, they both resonate with me, and they encourage like these young athletes to defy and push the boundaries and become better athletes than they could possibly be and explore the unknown. Both of them do the first in their sport. Midori Ito landing the first triple axel for a woman, and then Sean White creating his own 1460 move. So that's all I wanted to talk about. Thank you for this class opportunity, and a good time. Thank you.